When couples first meet and they fall in love, that in love thing is limerence. And it's chemicals, cocktail, oxytocin. So when you're around that person, you're like, I love being around that. I love thinking about that person, butterflies, all that stuff. And it's an addiction. But between 1 to 3 years, it goes away. And once that chemical goes away, then it's like, wah, wah, wah. What's wrong? And when that chemical's there, we automatically focus on the things we appreciate about the other person because it's the chemicals. But once it goes away, it's like, wait a minute. You're not, something's off. You're doing this wrong. You need to do more of this. I don't feel it. You need to do this. And we start looking at what we don't like. And the more you do that, the more you're going to see, the more you're going to get, the more you're going to see. Then your partner's going to get demotivated and do it back to you. And now all of a sudden you've got an adversarial relationship and couples are growing apart. So what we've learned is that no matter what we go through, keep focusing on the things that we appreciate about each other. And appreciation is love in its smallest and most concentrated form. And the more you appreciate something, the more you'll like it. And if you keep doing it, you'll love it. And if you keep doing it, you'll fall in love with it. So literally, that's how we stay back in love after all of these years. Because once you keep appreciating, that dopamine starts coming back. And the more I do stuff she appreciates, the more she does back. We do it for each other. You just got to keep doing it. It's like building a muscle.
We literally, you know, like when you get mad at each other, you know how your brain wants to go, you did this a month ago and then last time you did it, and it wants to like revisit all the other stuff. We literally have a positive story about each other so that when our brain starts to do that, now it automatically goes to the positive story. And he pisses me the fuck off too, right? And my brain wants to be like, he's a jerk, and he's da-da-da-da. And then I'm like, really? Is he? Really? You've been with Anthony for almost 30 years. No, he's not. He's awesome. He's your best friend. He's a great dad. He's sexy. He got cute little baby booty. He's got a beautiful body. And then I laugh, right? Then I laugh. And then I feel better because we have a tendency to make up stories in our head and then we focus on those stories and then before we know it, we're disliking the person that we're with. And so my story about him is such a beautiful, positive story that anytime my ego tries to go like, hate him, cut him, punch him, that story pops up. I'm like, really? I'm not gonna do that. I love Anthony. Like he's my friend. He's amazing.